My name is Muhammad Afiq bin Muhammad SHUKRI, and I will present MFRS 8, which is for operating segment. So where is MFRS 8 is applicable to? MFRS 8 is applicable to first, equity or debt security publicly traded, second, process issuing security to the public, and third, who voluntarily provide segmental information. Operating segment is an entity that firstly engage with the business entity that can earn revenue and incur expenses. Second, the operating result is reviewed regularly by the CODM, which is for assessing performance and resource allocation. Thirdly, discrete financial information is available. However, it is also possible for an entity without revenue to be an operating segment. For example, the startup company. Under paragraph 6 of MFRS 8, it states that not every part of an entity can be an operating segment or part of one. For example, a corporate headquarters and functional department is not an operating segment. This entity may not earn revenue that are incidental to the operation. Next, an entity's post-employment benefit are also not an operating segment. Let's go to the CODM, which is Chief of Decision Maker. It is not necessarily tied on a specific job title or individual. It is directly accountable to a segment manager to discuss operating activities, financial results, forecasts or plans for the segment. CODM is a function, not an individual. CODM function frequently the CEO or the COO in the smaller organization. However, in the bigger organization, the CODM function is carried out by the group of individuals such as Board of Directors. These two are the example of CODM in Malaysia's company, which is the Asia and Petronas. Both companies' CODM function is typically represented by the Group Chief Executive Officer.
So basically, there are two main types of segmental report that is used in business, which is business segment and geographical segments. So the first types of segmental reporting is business segment. What is business segment? Business segment is an identifiable component of an organization that offers a specified set of products or services. These segments are typically identified based on company's internal structure and how management evaluates their performance and allocate resources. Next, this is the financial report of Petronas 2023. There are four main segments of operation within this industry, which is upstream, gas, downstream, and corporate and others. The highest profit comes from the upstream segment, totaling 39,578 million ringgit Malaysia. Now, moving on to the second type of segmental reporting, which is geographical segment. Geographical segment focus on specific regions or locations where a company operates and generates revenue. It is based on the geographical location of customers or assets. This is the snippet of geographical segment from Petronas. As a global energy leader, Petronas operates across a diverse range of countries, which is Malaysia, Asia, Africa, and others. The next topic that I will discuss is the benefit of segmental reporting. So first, segmental reporting plays a vital role in helping the company to make informed decisions about resource allocation. It provides a key insights into how resources like capital, labor, time and technology can be distributed effectively among various operations or geographical segments. By analyzing the performance and profitability of each segment, management is able to identify high-performing areas that need further investment. This allows the company to allocate resources strategically, ensuring that they are directed toward activities or regions that offer the best returns. At the same time, it also helps to avoid the wasting resources on underperforming segments. Next, the second benefit of segmental reporting is it helps to enhance the transparency within a company. It provides a detailed breakdown of operations, which allows investors and stakeholders to better assess the profitability and risk that link to different business segments. This visibility gives them the necessary insights about the company's financial health and future prospects. By clearly presenting the performance of each segment, stakeholders can identify which areas are performing well and which might be riskier. Based on the financial data for 2023, the manufacturing segment stands out as the most profitable segment with 1.59 million ringgit, making the highest contributor to the company's overall profitability. To summarize, Pasonic Berhad should allocate more resources to manufacturing segment to maximize the profitability and growth. Additionally, segmental reporting is essential for identifying opportunities for improvement in trading and addressing the losses in other segments.
MFRS 134. MFRS 134 is a standard that guides how interim financial reports should be prepared and presented. These reports are crucially for providing updates on company financial position and performance for shorter periods, like quarterly or half-yearly. Company must include components such as condensed statement of financial position, profit or loss, cash flow, and changes in equity. The same accounting policy used in annual financial statement must apply here too. Why interim report matter? Interim reports are vital because they provide timely updates to investors and creditors on a company's financial health. For a company like Petronas, this report helps stakeholders evaluate performance and understand changes in its financial position during the year. I will be presenting Part B Question 2, focusing on two significant events and transactions that affected Petronas' financial position and performance from the end of last annual reporting period. For the first significant event is the disposal of Engen Group. As my first example, Petronas completed the disposal of its 74% equity interest in Engen Group on 31st May 2024. This transaction has substantial impact on its financial position and performance. Firstly, the disposal resulted in a net loss of RM 2.3 billion ringgit, which affected Petronas' profit for the period. However, revenue from discontinued operation contribute RM 14.8 billion ringgit up to the disposal date. Comparatively, this was lower than RM 17.7 billion recorded in the same period of 2023. The loss was primarily due to the consolidation adjustment, as Engen Group was no longer part of Petronas' operation after May 2024. Overall, the disposal impacted the group profitability and was disclosed under the discontinued operation section of the interim report. For the second significant event, which is dividend declaration, my second example is RM 32 billion dividend declaration by Petronas on 14 March 2024. By the end of June, RM 12 billion ringgit of this amount has been paid, with the remaining RM 30 billion scheduled for installment payment between July and December 2024. This dividend declaration reduced Petronas' shareholder equity as highlighted in the statement of changes in equity. Furthermore, the cash outflow from this payment impacted liquidity, even though Petronas generated a strong operating cash flow of RM 54.8 billion during the first half of the year. This event demonstrates commitment to delivering value to shareholders, but it also highlights the need to balance liquidity and obligation. In conclusion, the disposal of Engen Group and the dividend declaration are two significant events that affected Petronas' financial position and performance. This event highlights the importance of interim financial reporting under MFRS 134, as they provide stakeholders with timely updates on critical transactions and their implications. Thank you.
Next, I'm going to show the current interim reporting periods and the comparative periods based on the Petronas Group interim report for half year ended 30 June 2024. As for the first statement, which is statement of financial position, the current interim reporting period is as at 30 June 2024, while the comparative period is as at 30 June 2023. Secondly, as for statement of profit or loss and other comprehensive income, the current interim reporting is at 1 January until 30 June 2024, and the comparative period is at 1 January until 30 June 2023. Thirdly, as for statement of cash flows, the current interim reporting is at 1 January until 30 June 2024, and the comparative period is at 1 January until 30 June 2023. Last but not least, as for statement of changes in equity, the current interim reporting is at 1 January until 30 June 2024, and the comparative period is at 1 January until 30 June 2023. That is all from me. Thank you.